Hello, Namaste. I am Munna Kahar. On behalf of Joint School Family, I am continuing your mathematics class. Okay, and this class is specially for class 7. Okay, so in class 7, I am going to start your algebra portion. And in our algebra portion, our first topic is or chapter is polynomial. Okay, so before starting the main topic polynomial, we should know some of the terms here. Okay, so our first term is constant. Okay, so what does this constant mean? Okay, so constant are fixed value. Okay, they do not change. So constant are fixed value. It means their value do not change. They are always fixed. For example, if I say 10, 12, 20, okay, 200, 500, 1000, okay, these all are constant. Okay, they do not change. So if the value do not change, they are called as constant. Similarly, our next term is your variable. Okay, so variable are those value which may change. Okay, or whose value is not fixed. Okay, so variable are not fixed value. It means their value may change. Okay, for example, if I say x, what is the value of x? It is not fixed. Okay, the value of x may be anything, it depends on our supposition. Similarly, if I say a square, okay, it is also a variable. Okay, because their values are not fixed, they may change. Okay, so now our next term come algebraic term or algebraic expressions. So what does this algebraic term means? Okay, we can simply say that an algebraic term is the product of a constant or a variable. Okay, for example, if I say here 8x, here 8x, 8 is a constant, x is a variable. Okay, and in there between, okay, your multiply sign is there, so it is an algebraic term. Okay, so between a constant and a variable there may be, okay, there may be product sign, or there may be like this x plus y, or it may be okay, it may be like 8x, it may be x plus y, x square minus y square minus z. Okay, so here in between 8 and x there is multiply sign. Okay, it is a single term. Multiply or divide do not separate the term, but here x plus y, in x plus y it represent two terms. Okay, this is x is your first term and y is your second term. Similarly, in this expression x square minus y square minus z, it has three terms. As I have said earlier, plus and minus separates the term, so it has three terms. Okay, but we simply call them as algebraic expression. Okay, it has one term, it has two term, and this has three term. So according to the algebraic term, okay, according to the number of algebraic term, an algebraic expression may be monomial, it may be binomial or it may be trinomial. Okay, so what does this monomial mean? Okay, so monomial have one term. Okay, monomial have one term. For example, 10x, xy, here 10x, okay, this is your, it is your one term, okay, xy, here it is a multiply sign in between, so multiply do not separate the term, so it is also a single term. Similarly, x square, y square, this is also a single term, okay. So these are the examples of monomial. As previous example I have given here 8x, this is also a monomial, okay. Similarly, binomial, okay, binomial have two terms, okay, it has two terms, okay. So an algebraic expression having two terms are called as binomials. For example, if I say x plus y a square plus b square, okay, so it has two terms. This is your first term x, second term is your y, okay, and in this expression a square is the first term, b square is the second term, so it has two terms. So this is your binomial, okay. In previous example also here x plus y, this was your binomial. Similarly, trinomials, okay, by the name it is clear, tri means three, so trinomial has three terms, it has three terms, okay. So an algebraic expression having three terms are called trinomials. For example, a plus b minus c x square plus y square minus z square, okay. So your first term is a, second term is b, and third term is your minus c. First term is your x square, second term is your y square, and third term is your z square, okay. So your plus and minus separates the terms, so it has three terms, so it is your trinomials, okay. So it is not always necessary that an algebraic expression have only one term, okay, or it has two terms only, or it has three terms only. It may have many terms also, okay. And for that type of algebraic expression we say them as polynomials, okay, we simply call them as polynomials. So what does this polynomials mean? So we are going to define polynomials. So let's try to define the polynomial. Polynomial. So an algebraic expression having more than three terms are called polynomials. Okay, but one thing you have to understood here, these all are polynomials, okay, but if it has only one term we simply call them as monomial, it has a special name. If it has two terms we call them as binomial. If it has three terms we call them as trinomial, okay, but this can all be called as polynomial. One thing is very important, okay, the term used in polynomial Okay, the variables that are used in polynomials, it must have whole indices. Okay, it must have, but the variable used in the terms of polynomials must have positive indices. Indices means your power. Okay, for example, if I say here, for example, if I say here 5x square plus y square minus z. Okay, so if we see here, the variable used here is x, y and z. So here power means this is the power here, x square power is 2, y square here power is 2. Suppose here minus z cube. Okay, the power is 3. This power must be positive whole number. Okay, it may not be negative, it may be 0. Okay, but it may not be negative or fractional power. Okay, if it has negative power or fractional power or square root, cube root, okay, or short symbol is there, then they are not polynomials. For example, if I say here a plus 1 upon a, whether it is a polynomial or not, it is not a polynomial, because here a plus, here if we by using the law of indices, what we can write here, a to the power minus 1. So the power here is your positive whole number, but here power is your minus 1, negative power. So it is not, this is a not polynomial. Okay, this is not your polynomial, this is your polynomial. Okay, so simply polynomial also can be defined as the expression. Okay, it's better I will write here. The expression with the expression with whole number in indices of the variable is known as polynomial. Okay, so the power used here, this is the indices, or you can say this indices means this power. Okay, it must be your whole number, then only we call that as polynomial. Okay, so now another topic is our degree of an expression, or you can say the degree of the polynomials. Okay, so now we are going to find the degree of an expression. Degree of an expression, or we can say here polynomial. Okay, so what does the degree of an expression or the degree of polynomial means? Okay, it is simply So it is how many times the variable is multiplied, the time is known as degree of an expression. Okay, so in your polynomial or in algebraic expression, okay, so there are different variables are used. Okay, so in each term different variables are used. So degree of that polynomial or algebraic expression is how many times the variable are multiplied. Okay, that number of time is the degree of the polynomial. For example, I will give here some of the expression. So one thing you have to remember, okay, before finding the degree of an expression, we have to see, okay, whether we can solve that algebraic expression or not. If we can solve that algebraic expression, then first we have to solve it. Then only we have to go to find the degree of that expression. Okay. For example, if I say here a square b plus 5 a square b plus 5ab cube plus 3a square b square. Okay, so what is the degree of this expression? So first of all we have to see here whether it can be solved or not. If we can solve it, we must solve it, but here we cannot solve it further. Okay, so now what we have to see, how many terms are here. Here are three terms: a square b 5ab cube plus 3a square b square. It has three terms. Okay, so separately first find the power in first term. Power in first term. What is the power in first term? Here a square and b power 1. Okay, so total power is your 2 plus 1, that is your 3. Okay, power up to a is your 2 and b is your 1, so total power here is your 3. Similarly, power in second term is your here a power is your 1, let it make 3. Okay, or it will be 2, then also no problem. Then your 1 plus 3, that is your 4. Okay, similarly power in third term 2 plus 3, that is your 5. Okay, so which is the highest power here? 3, 4 and 5, which is the highest power? 5. Okay, so degree is your, degree of this expression is your 5. Before I have written here 2. If I write here 2, then you will get in the second term also you will get power as 4, and third term also you will get power as 4. Okay, so you may be confused. Okay, so in two terms you have the same power. Okay, so if it has same power, then also you what you can write here is your, the degree is your 4 that time. Okay, is it clear? Before I have written here as 2, okay, and I have erased it and I have written here 3, because you may be confused here 4 and 4, I have written 4, so you may be confused there that to write the degree of an expression you should get 2 4, then you write that one as the degree. Okay, so please don't be confused. If it has highest power you have to see. Okay, simply what you have to see here is the highest power. Okay, now see one more example here. Suppose I have written this example here: x square plus 5y cube minus x square plus 8y to the power 4. Okay, first of all let's see whether it can be simplified or not. Yes, this can be simplified. X square minus x square, cancel this. What is remaining? A y to the power 4, okay, plus 5 y to the power 3. So what will be its degree? In the first term it has total power is 4, and in the second term it has power 3. So degree is your 4. Okay, so now based on this question I will give you some of the question. You please try. Okay, your question is to find the degree of the polynomials. Okay, first question is 2x cube plus 3x square minus 4x, 8x to the power 5 minus 7x to the power 4 minus 8x to the power 5 plus 8x to the power 4 minus 5x square. A power 4 b power 4 c minus 2 a cube b cube c square plus 3 a square b square c cube. Okay, you try to find the degree of these polynomials or algebraic expression. Okay, thank you everyone for today's class.